Hello friends, I am Ambika. Welcome to SA Educational Hub, a platform to share knowledge, service providers Situn and Ambika. In this Python tutorial video, we will learn what is a mapping type in Python, what is a dictionary in Python, creating a dictionary, the requirements for a dictionary, accessing dictionary values, accessing a value using a key, accessing a value using the get method, key error, the old value is forgotten, getting all the keys in a dictionary. The dictionary data type, mapping type. What is mapping? Mappings are also collection of objects like lists or tuples, but they store objects by using a unique key instead of an index position. Each key maps to a value. There is currently only one standard mapping type in Python, the dictionary. What is a dictionary? A dictionary is a mutable collection of many values. An index for a dictionary can use many different data types, not just integers like list, string, or tuples. Indexes for dictionaries are called keys, and a key with its associated value is called a key value pair. A dictionary is a set of key value pairs where the keys are unique. Creating a dictionary. In a dictionary, each key and its value are separated by a colon, and items are separated by commas. A dictionary is written with braces. Example: open the Python IDE or any text editor, type this Python code and run it. This assigns a dictionary to the variable D. This dictionary's keys are ID, name, height, and married. The values for these keys are 27, Julia, 5.8, and true. This dictionary contains values of integer, string, float, and boolean data types. In this example, the first print statement will display the whole dictionary. The next print statement will display the data type of object D, which is dict. Dictionaries are represented by the dict class in Python. So a dictionary is a collection of many values. We can access these values through their keys. To create your own dictionary, follow the pattern I used. Type a key followed by a colon followed by the key's value. Use commas to separate all of the key value pairs and surround the whole thing with curly brackets. Like tuples and lists, we can either type the whole thing on one line or use separate lines after any of the commas. Keys can be any immutable type. Strings, numbers, and tuples can be used as keys. You cannot use lists as keys since list can be modified. We can even have a dictionary with no items in it called an empty dictionary, similar to an empty list. Example: in this example, an empty dictionary is assigned to the variable D. The following statement prints the empty dictionary. The last print statement will return the type of an object. Here it is dict. Dictionaries are represented by the dict class in Python. The requirements for a dictionary. When creating a dictionary, we should remember certain points. 1. The keys are unique. A dictionary cannot contain multiple items with the same key. Consider an actual dictionary. If you can keep adding the same word with completely different definitions whenever you choose, it loses its meaning. 2. A key has to be immutable. Strings, numbers, or tuples can be used as keys. A key must be immutable because if it is not, you might change the keys in a dictionary later and end up with two identical keys. And you have just learned you are not allowed to have it. We cannot use list as keys since list can be modified. 3. Values in a dictionary can be of any data type, and values do not have to be unique. Values can be duplicated, they can be anything you want. 4. Dictionary keys are case sensitive, that is, name and name are two different keys. That means uppercase N and lowercase n are two different characters. Accessing dictionary values. A dictionary's primary operations are storing values with the keys and extracting the value with the given key. Accessing a value using a key. The simplest way to retrieve a value from a dictionary is by directly accessing it with a key. To get a key's value, just put the key in brackets following the name of the dictionary. Example. Open the Python IDE or any text editor, type this Python code and run it. We can also run this code on the Python terminal. In this example, a dictionary is assigned to the variable d. Then we have accessed the dictionary values by using their keys. This dictionary's keys are ID, name, height and married. The value for these keys are 27, Julia, 5.8 and true respectively. This looks similar to indexing a sequence, for example a list, but there is an important difference. When you index a sequence, you use a position number. When you look up a value in a dictionary, you use a key. This is the only direct way to retrieve a value from a dictionary. In fact, dictionaries do not have position numbers at all. Integer values can also be used as keys in dictionaries, just as they may be used as indexes in lists or tuples, but they do not have to start at 0 and can be any number. Example. In this example, dictionary's keys are 4, 1, 27, 5 and 1.2. The values for these keys are cat, dog, cow, 9 and 3 respectively. Here we have accessed the specific dictionary values by using their keys. The output for the keys 27, 4, 5 and 1.2 will be cow, cat, 9 and 3 respectively. Key error. If we try to get a value from a dictionary by accessing it with a key that does not exist, Python will generate an error. Example. In this example, we have assigned a dictionary to the variable d. This dictionary's keys are ID, name, height and married. Since sname is not a key in the dictionary, this results in an error. It is an error to extract a value using a non-existent key. Using the get method to retrieve a value. There is another way to retrieve a value from a dictionary. We can use the dictionary method get. To use the get method, all we have to do is supply the key we are looking for followed by an optional default value. Syntax. Dictionary.get key, default value. Key, the key of the value to retrieve. Default value, the default value is optional. If the key does not exist, the method returns a default value which we can define. If the key is in the dictionary, we get its value. If the key is not in the dictionary, we get the default value. If you do not supply a default value, then we get back none. Example 1. In this example, we have used the dictionary get method to retrieve values. To use the get method, all we have to do is supply the key of the value to be retrieved. Here the keys are ID and name. So the output will be 27 and Julia, which are the values for these two keys. Example 2. In this example, we have used the dictionary get method to retrieve values. In the first print statement, we have used the get method by specifying only the key name without any default value. We will get Julia as an output. Here the key name is in the dictionary. So Python will return the value associated with the specified key. In the next print statement, we have used a key name with the default value. Key does not exist. You can write anything you want in the default value part. If it is a string, then write the default value within quotes, otherwise quotes are not needed. Here the output will be key does not exist because the key sname is not in the dictionary. So Python will return the default value defined by you. In the last print statement, we have used the get method by specifying only the key name without any default value. The format of the first print statement and the last print statement is the same, but the output will be different because if the key is not in the dictionary and if you do not supply a default value, then you get back none, the default value set by the Python. Here specified key sname is not in the dictionary and we have not defined any default value, so the output will be none. If the key is in the dictionary, we get its value. If the key is not in the dictionary, we get the default value defined by you. If you do not supply a default value and the key is not in the dictionary, then you get back none. The old value is forgotten. If you store a value using a key that is already in use, the old value associated with that key is forgotten. Example. In this example, the key name has been assigned the value twice. The first time we assign Julia and the next time we assign Roberts to the same key name. In this case, the old value Julia will be forgotten. So the output will be Roberts instead of Julia. If you store a value using a key that is already in use, the old value associated with that key is forgotten. Getting all the keys in a dictionary. A dictionary's list dictionary command returns a list of all the keys in the dictionary in insertion order. Example. In this example, list D command returns a list of all the keys in the dictionary in insertion order. The keys are ID, name, height and married. One last point. Dictionaries are ordered in Python version 3.7 and later. Dictionaries in Python version 3.6 and before are unordered. Unordered means you cannot refer to an item by using an integer index. More about dictionary will be discussed later. We will discuss list versus dictionary, ordered and unordered. Are dictionaries still ordered? Nested dictionaries and many more. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Previous video was tuple data type in Python. Next video is mutable and immutable data types. Contact us ambikarai27@gmail.com. Thank you.